Good afternoon, everybody. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here today. As a New York State Senator, it is my distinct honor and privilege each year to select one exemplary woman from our community who sets herself apart from all others through her work to make our world and our lives better. This year, my honoree is Tai Wang. Tai came to this country more than 30 years ago. 40 years ago. Thank you. 40 years ago with her husband, Tony, and a young daughter, Shelley.
Right.
And with very little money, but came to this country to live her American life and her American dream. As an immigrant myself, I understand that story way too well. I think it really is wonderful for us to highlight people like yourself, to make sure that we acknowledge them, we thank them for everything that they do for our community. You have been someone who has come to this country, have taken the opportunities that have been granted to you and given to you, and really made the best of all of it. Having done so, I know you started with a grocery store retailer in Queens. Now, in 1984, you established WAC Lighting, which is now a world-renowned lighting company, known very well. And you decided that you wanted to give back, and you've been doing that for many years in many, many different capacities.
Right.
Today, we have someone with us whose son went to one of our public schools in the district, and you started a program where they can be a beneficiary of a science competition and to be a winner. So how wonderful is that for your legacy and your name to be always remembered as someone who want to help our young adults to really achieve more, to want to do more, and to take advantage of everything that's being offered to them. I also know that you were the founder and the president of New York Chinese Chorus and the Grow Foundation, which its mission was to promote culture, understanding, and celebrate the diversity in our community. I'm blessed to have this district, New York State Senate District 7, and a very, very diverse community in every way possible. And to have all of you in this district is really a privilege for me, and a privilege for me as a representative to be your voice and your advocate in Albany and in the state of New York. I want to thank you for everything that you do, that you have done, that you continue to do for our community. God bless you, and really it's an honor to acknowledge you today and have you as a woman of distinction in state of New York. Thank you.
It's really my pleasure, my honor to receive an award like this. It's really years. I remember because 30 years ago or 20-something years ago, I started with Chinese school. Chinese school, we volunteer. I found out I can really learn how to be an American. American is volunteer assistant. In our country, way before, we never had that system before. So I was so happy we worked in a school. That 10 years in Chinese, London Chinese Association. It's 30 years old Chinese school. I took the kids to do a lot of drama. We play, Chinese is difficult to learn, very difficult. We sing, we dance, we do a drama. We all the things in bilingual, Chinese and English. The children can go on stage to tell a story, the very old story, and perform the story. So that was the 10 years I really had to enjoy the great time in the Chinese law and Chinese school. So after that, all of a sudden, of course, I've been doing things with the Rotary. We went to China to fix the children with the cliff lip. I went to many missions with them together. So I sponsored the Alliance for Smile. Oh, that's a mission. Always have 30, 40 doctor, nurse, everybody. That whole team took them to to China, one of the provinces, to do every time 100 children would be, fixed. That make me very, very happy. We also had doing the gift of life. That's also from Rotary. Gift of life to bring kids from China to here at that time. That's 20 years ago. At that time, China was not as now, right? At that time, a lot of people with a born defect, heart defect. So every time you bring one kid over, you need to spend $5,000 to the hospital. So we try to organize everybody come to help because they don't know how to use the bathroom. They don't know anything, no language, nothing. We live in the Ronald McDonald House. They don't know how to use the equipment there. So I have to generate people to help them to work, to take them to shopping for Chinese food, tell them how to cook on the stove, tell them how to clean them. A lot of things, and we have to take them to the hospital to do the surgery or checkup. At the time, I met right now it's Councilman Peter Kru. Mm-hmm. He was one of my volunteers. So by then we keep on working together. So by 2007, he said, "Tai, I want to nominate you as the Medal of Honor. So for the Alice Island." I said, no, too much for me. I don't want. I said, that's too much. I said, no, you're the only one I think should get it. So I finally decided, I said, okay, for my company, for my people, okay, for everybody in the community, okay, I do it. So I accept that. Once I accept that, I feel the responsibility of me. Again, my goodness, it's a very heavy responsibility. You don't carry the name just without doing anything. So I try to do even more because you have to. Yeah. And you feel very rewarding when you do things like this. I have a chance with the Town of Northampton. Now it's probably 12 years. I was starting from the first year to now. Every year I'm the major sponsor there. So I'm happy WAC Lighting can establish the name. I didn't expect him to do that. But right now in the lighting industry, we are very famous from charity side.
Thank God.
Thank God. It's really didn't plan it, but end up it come out. It's good for my company and it's good for everybody. So that's great. I learned from how to be a volunteer, to be American like this. I'm very happy. Thank you. Thank you for everybody's comment.